Okay guys, welcome back to the FX Acceleration 7-day program. Today we're on day 5 and we're going to be covering breakers. Before I carry on, all these concepts and trainings on the 7-day program, all learned by Michael J. Huddleston, Inner Circle Trader. He can be found on YouTube. He has tons of trainings. All I've done is made it simpler and easy to understand. Faster and simpler and easy to understand his concepts. Put all in one place with nothing around the edges, just straight to the good stuff. So we've got breakers. What is a breaker? Because you need to understand the market language. We've learned trending markets, that's a language. Then we've learned order blocks, and now we're going to be learning breakers. So what is a breaker? Well, a breaker is one candle, again, just like the order block, but it has a different characteristic. It can be found on any time frame. The higher time frame the breaker or the order block is found on means the more power behind the move. So you see here, we've got a daily order block here, and it drove the price down all the way to here, running stops here. So guys, what I need to do is pick up on all these lingos like run on stops, breakers, order blocks, because this is all the market language which you need to be able to read price action, just price action like a book. So I like to find breakers on the hour. You can find them on any time frame, but I like to find them on the hour because I find that the hour is a very clean chart to be looking at. So a breaker, we need a high, a higher high, and then the candle, the downwards candle that set up the up move. So the downwards candle between the high and the higher high is the breaker. So we have a breaker here. This downwards candle before the up move runs out stops here. So we've got 1, 2, 3 return down to take stops below here. Smart money, guys, is buying in this down candle. Price comes up, takes out stops. All this area here is cleared. That's why there's a tick there. All that's cleared. And then price breaks the breaker, which then it becomes a breaker, and then returns to the breaker here or over here, then comes down to run stops. So that's a bearish breaker, guys. That's a bearish breaker. And breakers reverse the market. So you get breaker, order block, order block, order block, order block, breaker, order block, order block, order block, order block, breaker. Not like exact amount of times I said it, it's all random, but you have a breaker on the end of a reversal, and then it turns into order block. So here we've got breaker, then we have order block, and the order blocks are coming down to run stops, and then order block coming down to run stops. So we've got order block there, so breaker, order block, boom, run stops, runs as much stops as it would like to. Once it's finished running the stops, so we are here, we've ran all these down here. This area is cleared now. It wants to go back up and run stops above here, 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 and here. And ultimately, maybe even here, or that could be an order block. So if you put that out across there, price rallies off it, boom. Then, once price has come off that order block, wants to come down to here. And that's why we see it getting taken out here. And if you got in just this move here, it could be 138 pips nicely, and it continues on down. But once it's run the stops, you can take partials or take half off or get out completely. It's totally up to you. But so that's a bearish breaker and a whole lot of other tips for you guys, because I really, really, really just want to give you guys value. This is the whole reason why I'm doing it, 7-day program. I just want to give you as much value as possible so you can go away and trade what I'm teaching you and become a better trader for it, because that's the ultimate goal. As from me and ICTs, we want you to become the best trader you can possibly be. So again, we've got a bearish breaker now, bullish breaker now. So we've got low, lower low, and then the up candle before the down move is now the breaker. Smart money is selling, boom, to bring price down to run stops here. So all this area now is clear. And then once price breaks the breaker, which it breaks it here, and then returns to breaker, it rallies off. So typically we'd normally like to see it go higher and break the breaker better, but it didn't here. But it's still a breaker scenario because price came down off the smart money selling in this down candle. Boom, everyone's selling, selling, selling. No, it's not a sell. Comes back up, breaks the breaker, then comes down. And also breaker into order block is very nice as well. So you've got a breaker and an order block, boom, you buy this, and we're running stops above here first, and then ultimately here gets taken out. So if you got in on this breaker, say in the order block here, it would be 97 pips to the taken. Obviously, you can drop down to the 15-minute chart to really hone in on your entry on these moves. And while we're here, guys, I'll go into the power of free as well, because I want to give you more value, guys. I don't just want to tell you about one simple move. I want one simple setup. I want to tell you the whole characteristics, and also not just that, I want to also explain to you things like the power of free, just other things that are going to help you in your journey as a trader. But I can't actually find that what we've been talking about. It's too far back. So what I'll do is I'll just explain it on the hour, then go into the 15 minutes and explain it more further. So here we have on this day, so it's Monday, then we've got Tuesday, and here, guys, we've got accumulation in Asia, manipulation in London, and distribution throughout the day into a breaker. This is an amazing setup, guys, because you've got everything lining up for you guys, like here, and then you run stops below here. Like, phenomenal, guys. Yeah, so accumulation, manipulation, distribution. You have accumulation, manipulation, distribution on the weekly, and you have accumulation, manipulation on the daily as well, guys. It's power of three, all taught from ICT. Okay, guys, it's been the Forex Acceleration 7-day program, day 5. The next video, day 6, we are going to be learning to trade consolidation, guys. So get ready, because this is going to be epic. And if you want more information on the FX Acceleration program, then head over to the webinar below and watch the webinar and see how much value you get from the FX Acceleration program itself, guys, because this thing is next level and it's taking the students to the next level. Okay, guys, so good luck and good trading. The breakers, order blocks, and trending markets so far.